Welcome to the Inferno. It's Crystalland21 here, and I am going to be talking about Infernity Knitght in this episode. I did do a previous, I tried recording this once, it didn't go. I kept talking and talking and talking. So, yeah, that's why I got this. So yeah, Infernity Knitght. Now, a lot of people, I can go YouTube, go type in Infernity Knitght. Let's see here. Infernity Knitght. Infernity needs support. This is a great tech for Fable players. Fable, good. Maybe, yeah. Infernity versus Steel Swarm. Pack opening. I'm going to turn my sound off so I can watch some of this, and let's see here. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I'm just randomly looking at videos, see if he actually runs Infernity Knitght or something. Because Infernity Knitght is not a good card to run unless you're running one type of Infernity. That's the only time it's. So far, it does not look like he's running Infernity Knitght. So yeah, seen a few videos about Infernity Knitght. I kind of want to see this. This card is a okay, well, this guy got his effect messed up, or something effect messed up. It's a super, not a common. He's saying the effect is decent. The effect is not decent. The effect is horrible. Unless you're running a Fable deck, which you will rarely use it anyway, because it has to be destroyed. So, the fact that it has to be destroyed makes it not as playable. Yes, you can open up, summon him after a Dark Hole or Potential Tribute, and discard the special summon it back that we got a level 3 target, and then you got your 2 monsters that you just special summon them. It's there's nothing that you can do. It's not good at all. Big bottle, Arizona, and it's water, not Arizona too. I just left the bottle. But Infernity Knitght, it's not very good. The only time that I run it is in my Infernity XYZ deck. Infernity Seeds, that card's actually pretty good. But it's not because of the effect. It's because you can do this. You can go Door Guide, special summon Infernity Knitght. Sink, or the seed. Can't seek with the target, so the seed. Infernity Knitght off. Set. Pass. This turn. Draw Necromancer. Summon Necromancer. Use Necromancer's effect. Special summon Infernity Knitght. Seed into another rank 3. That's why it's broken, or not broken. That's why it's decent in that's why I see it, because you can use it as a target for Necromancer, so you can seed with it. That's why it is good, and that's why I think Konami actually printed it, because it's a level 3 target that you can use with Necromancer. So they're trying to promote seeds. So by doing that, they're trying to make you use it to seed with, because they're hoping you figure that out. At least that's what my thinking is. Because, I mean, why else would you print a card that has an effect that's completely 100% pointless, or a deck that by the time you get it off, you already won't have a hand? I mean, unless you get it first turn in Torrential Tribute, I mean, first 3 turns, you are not going to have a hand. And by the time they destroy, you won't have a hand to special summon. Now, because it has to happen when it is sent. So you can't be like, oh, I'll just wait until I have 2 cards in special. It has to be when. So for a second there, I thought that you could just wait and then special. No, it has to be there. And also, it can miss timing and all this other stuff. It's just not dark. I mean, yeah, Dark Worlds can't run it. And why did I just open that? Dark Worlds can't run it because discarding is the cost. Fableds can, but it won't be really much help to them. It's stupid. I mean, Fableds would probably be a little bit better because they're bound to have a hand. But I mean, it's just, I mean, there's really no point to it. I mean, if you destroy it, then you'll get it off. If your opponent destroys it, good chance when you discard those, especially some of the back, especially some of your 2 Fable monsters, I'm pretty dang sure that they'll be able to take care of those too. Unless it's a last ditch effort, they go Torrential Tribute, which then they probably won't go Torrential Tribute because they know the effect and they know you'll plus off of it. They will probably go -1. You'll go +3. Because I mean, yeah, it's a +3 if you go to Wow and that 1 elephant. And it's a plus. Then it's plus. I mean, but then it's like it's just so bad. I mean, the situation that that card would actually be good won't happen a lot. I mean, unless you're willing to Torrential Tribute when you summon it, just to get the pluses off of it. Which I can see doing that when your opponent's winning. But Fableds don't let their opponent win. If Fableds get behind, they normally can't pick it back up unless of course their opponent goes first turn. That's really the only time they could actually do something, or they would consider coming back, because I mean, once if Fable don't have their play set up at a second turn, there's a good chance they won't win. But I'm just saying, Infernity Knitght is only good as a target. His effect isn't that good. For maybe later on, there'll be a reason for him, because I mean, there's really not any reason right now. There's just nothing at all besides a target for Tour Guide and Necromancer. So, I mean, that's why you use target Tour Guide on him, because you don't give 2 craps that he negates the effect. You kind of care if this guy's effect is negated. It's kind of one uses effect. I mean, honestly, Tour Guide didn't negate the effect, I would run Tour Guide. There would be no question that I would run Tour Guide. I would just be able to do that, get him out in defense mode, special summon something else, and go bam, what now? It's just the fact that negates the effect, which makes it more balanced. I do understand that. But it's just, that's the main reason why I don't want to run Tour Guide. I understand this deck thinning and all that stuff, I just don't want to run Tour Guide. I mean, maybe if there's another reprint, I may consider it. I mean, the current deck that I'm running, which I just timed out, so like that I'm testing on Dual Network for some different variants. I am actually running Tour Guide, and I kind of like it because I'm pushing a little bit further for it. But I just don't. I mean, if I get it first turn, okay. If I don't, I could see it being a problem for me because late game Tour Guide, special summon, and unless I banish something good, there won't really be anything good. I mean, I could do Levy Airplay and all that stuff, but yeah. But in the end, Infernity Knitght isn't good unless you're running an XYZ Infernity deck. Just because it's another target for Tour Guide and for Necromancer. So you can go rank 3s all day long. They destroy it, oh well, we'll just get this back. Because you're of course gotta run Mirage because it's broken as hell. Then you're of course gotta run General because that card is gonna be actually pretty good in an XYZ deck. But of course you're not gonna want to run the one in that. Because getting it clawed in hand is bad. I mean, very, very, very bad. There's just some things that you just don't want. But I think that's going to be it. I think I got my point across that Infernity Knitght shouldn't be ran in any synchroing Infernity deck. There's no point to it. There's literally no point. I mean, well, I mean, unless you're going for unless you are. I mean, I honestly just don't see it being good or advisable. You have better options for that monster spot. Why are you taking it out? I mean, what are you taking out for Infernity? I mean, there are just so many different things. I mean, if you guys want, I can show you a my XYZ deck for Infernity that I run in my within the next week or so. Just so I can show you what an XYZ Infernity deck looks like, because it is an interesting deck. There just has to be a lot of tweaks to it to make it more consistent, and it's pretty hard to get. I mean, you're basically just going to have to OTK your opponent and make sure you can top deck an RHB next turn. You basically have to run all the big boss XYZs, and that is basically all you can do. Because I mean, unless you're gonna run Lava or Golem, Acid Golem, and make sure that when you win before that starts hurting you. Because basically, those are the last Lava Golem, basically the last ones you go into. Because you want to be able to attach your monsters out of it. So, that is it for this Welcome to the Inferno discussion about Infernity Knitght. If you have any opinions on it, or maybe I'm missing something, please tell me. I would be happy to know the information if I'm missing something. That way I learn, and everyone else will learn. So yeah, this is Chris921.